So to compute the LolPy score, we actually initialize each team's LolPy to 50. So everybody starts at 50. And after each game, we continuously update the score until the end of a tournament, or if we're looking at uh, global ranking, we look at all the games that any of the teams have participated in, and we continuously update the score from the beginning or for the first time we saw them play any games until the end of the game. So this means we can always run this computation on demand, and it's possible for us to run this back to 2022 if we want, 2021 if we have the data, um, you know, and even in the future, we can actually use the same computation. So I'll also mention some of the metrics that have actually been considered in the implementation. So the first one, of course, is team-wide metrics. For team-wide metrics, specific metrics that I was looking at include, win-loss metrics, average KDA, the objective score, and average game duration. But it's also important to understand that in spite of using these metrics, I also weighted them. And the reason why I weighted them was just so that it's actually possible for me to fine tune the score um, in case I did not feel satisfied about, or rather, with what I was seeing. For player metrics, I considered metrics such as creep score, uh, players' participation in objectives, and role-specific KDA. The other metrics that I also considered include relative strength of opponents, which is important since a team will generally be ranked better if they're playing against a stronger team and they actually win, um, or the inverse will occur. At the same time, it's important to also consider the impact of a win or a loss in a recent game. And lastly, the time duration between the games, or what I would consider to call sort of like a recent form.